Imagine never searching for a charger again. No more frantic hunts for cables. No more worrying about your phone dying at the worst possible moment. Picture a world where your devices stay powered for decades, maybe even an entire lifetime, without ever needing to be plugged in. This might sound like something out of a sci-fi movie, but it's quickly becoming reality. In Beijing, Betavolt has just unveiled a prototype battery that could actually outlast its owner, changing the way we think about energy forever. This isn't just an upgrade to the lithium-ion batteries we know, it's a revolutionary leap forward. Betavolt's nuclear battery can generate electricity for up to 100 years, with no need for recharging, maintenance, or spar, brinnikord bikes, po problemano sordin, solbakker dekor defensandrsteinsteins. Smaller than a coin, this battery is safe enough for use in medical implants, and powerful enough to drive the next generation of smart devices, wearables, and even tiny robots. As our world becomes more connected and automated, with smart cities, autonomous vehicles, and billions of IoT devices, the demand for reliable long-term power is greater than ever before. Conventional batteries are a major bottleneck, short-lived, environmentally taxing, and always needing to be replaced or recharged, contributing to growing electronic waste. China's innovation doesn't just solve these problems, it redefines what's possible, opening doors to technologies and applications we haven't even imagined yet. This is more than a single invention, it's a bold signal of global ambition, and a direct challenge to the rest of the world to keep up. So, let's dive in and explore how this groundbreaking technology works, and what it could mean for the future of all of us. So, how do you fit a century of power into something smaller than your thumbnail? The answer: beta voltaics. This technology is a breakthrough in energy storage, shrinking what once required bulky hardware into a device so small, it can disappear inside your fingertip. But what's the science behind this tiny powerhouse? At the heart of Betavolt's BV100 is nickel-63, a radioactive isotope that releases beta particles, high-energy electrons, as it decays. This isotope is carefully manufactured and handled under strict safety protocols, ensuring both efficiency and security. The battery captures these electrons using ultra-thin layers of diamond semiconductor, turning atomic decay into a steady flow of electricity. These diamond layers are not only incredibly efficient at collecting charge, but also act as a shield, containing the radiation safely inside the battery. Think of it as a microscopic solar panel, but powered by atomic particles instead of sunlight. Instead of photons, it's electrons from atomic decay that generate the current, making it work day and night in any environment. Nickel-63's slow, predictable decay means the battery delivers consistent power for decades. No recharging, no maintenance. It's a power source you can install and forget, even in the most remote or inaccessible locations. The BV100 is tiny, just 15 by 15 by 5 millimeters, and produces 100 microwatts at 3 volts, enough for many low-power devices. It's perfect for sensors, medical implants, and microelectronics, where changing batteries is impractical or impossible. Betavolt plans a 1-watt version by 2025, expanding its potential dramatically. This leap could power more demanding devices, opening doors for new applications in aerospace, defense, and beyond. Multiple batteries can be combined for more power, just like regular batteries. This modular approach means you can scale up energy output to fit almost any need. Unlike chemical batteries, there are no moving parts, no liquids, and no degradation from temperature swings. The BV100 is built to survive harsh environments, from freezing cold to scorching heat. It's a solid-state device, simple, robust, and powered by the fundamental laws of physics. With no risk of leaks or corrosion, it's designed for reliability over the long haul. This is the future of long-lasting, maintenance-free energy, an innovation that could change how we power the world's smallest, most vital technologies. The word nuclear often sparks images of danger and disaster, raising immediate safety concerns in most people's minds. But Betavolt's battery is engineered from the ground up for peace of mind, using advanced science and rigorous safety protocols at every step. At its core, nickel-63 emits only weak beta particles. These are so low in energy that they're easily blocked by the battery's multiple diamond layers. No harmful radiation escapes, making it fundamentally different from traditional nuclear materials. The shielding is so effective that the battery can be safely implanted in the human body, powering medical devices like pacemakers or neurostimulators without risk to patients or doctors. Its solid-state design means there are no flammable liquids or moving parts, so it won't catch fire or explode, even if punctured or crushed, unlike many lithium-ion batteries we rely on today. This battery operates reliably from 60 degrees to 120 degrees, making it suitable for extreme environments, whether it's powering equipment in the freezing cold of space or the scorching heat of a desert. And when the nickel-63 finally decays, it transforms into stable, non-radioactive copper, leaving behind no hazardous waste or lingering contamination. Betavolt's careful material choices and innovative design make this nuclear battery not just safe and stable but also environmentally friendly, an important step for sustainable technology. It's a leap far beyond the dangers and fears of past nuclear technology, representing a new era of clean, reliable power. The result is a power source you can trust, even in the most sensitive applications. From life-saving medical implants to critical scientific instruments, nuclear power, finally tamed and made safe enough to fit in your pocket, ready to power the future. A safe, miniature, century-long battery could transform entire industries. In medicine, devices like pacemakers or insulin pumps could work for a lifetime. No more risky battery replacement surgeries. Aerospace and defense could see drones and satellites powered for years, enabling persistent surveillance and deep space missions. Ocean sensors could monitor the planet's most remote regions for generations, sending back data without ever needing a battery change. The Internet of Things could explode. Billions of sensors embedded everywhere, collecting data for decades with zero maintenance. Even consumer electronics could change. Future smartphones might never truly die, always retaining enough power for emergencies. The era of perpetual power could finally free us from battery anxiety. This technology isn't just an upgrade, it's a foundation for the next wave of innovation. The possibilities are as limitless as our imagination. Using radioactive decay for power isn't new. It began in the Cold War with massive, dangerous RTGs powering spacecraft and remote stations. Those early generators used plutonium and produced intense heat and radiation, limiting them to government use. Betavolt's breakthrough is miniaturization and safety. Using nickel-63 and diamond semiconductors, it's efficient, cool, and safe. The old RTGs were brute force. Betavolt's battery is precision engineering. Now, nuclear power is democratized, shrunk from spacecraft to something you could carry in your pocket. This shift marks a profound evolution in how we harness atomic energy. What was once exclusive to superpowers is now on the verge of mass production. The atom has been tamed for everyday life. China's 100-year battery is more than a technical feat. It's a symbol of national ambition and a new front in global competition. A perpetual power source has huge implications for economic and military dominance. Imagine undetectable sensors or drones operating for decades. This changes the game for intelligence and defense. The US and others are watching closely, aware this could shift the technological balance of power. Betavolt's battery shows China can leapfrog in innovation, not just catch up. It's a warning. The tech race is moving fast, and the stakes are higher than ever. The next era of competition will be defined by breakthroughs like this. The world is on notice. A new standard for energy has arrived. China's century-long nuclear battery is a milestone, tiny, safe, and packed with potential. It could revolutionize medicine, aerospace, infrastructure, and the Internet of Things, freeing us from the tyranny of the charging cord. Betavolt has turned a Cold War concept into a mass-market reality. But with promise comes peril. This technology is also a tool in global rivalry, raising new security and ethical questions. The battery is a reminder that innovation, not armies, will shape the future balance of power. Will this invention benefit all, or deepen divides? That's the question ahead. One thing is certain, the age of perpetual power has begun. The world should pay close attention to this tiny battery. It could change everything. The future of energy is here, and it's nuclear, safe, and built to last. As we marvel at Betavolt's 100-year nuclear battery, it's crucial to ask, what does this mean for our planet? Unlike traditional lithium-ion batteries, which require extensive mining and generate tons of toxic waste, the nuclear battery promises a cleaner life cycle. Its compact design and extraordinary lifespan could dramatically reduce electronic waste. Imagine a world where discarded batteries are nearly a thing of the past. But the story isn't all positive. The core of this battery relies on radioactive materials, raising concerns about safe sourcing, secure handling, and eventual disposal. If mishandled, these materials could pose environmental or health risks, even if the battery itself is engineered to be safe and sealed. On the bright side, the BV100's potential to power remote sensors and devices without ever needing a recharge means fewer batteries tossed into landfills and less frequent replacement. This could shrink our ecological footprint, especially in industries that currently rely on millions of short-lived cells. Still, the introduction of nuclear-powered consumer tech is uncharted territory. Strict regulations and responsible stewardship will be essential to prevent new forms of pollution. The promise is real, but so are the risks. As the world embraces perpetual power, we must balance innovation with responsibility, ensuring that the green revolution doesn't come with hidden cost. As the BV100 and its nuclear-powered peers edge closer to mainstream adoption, a new set of questions emerges, ones that go beyond the lab and into our living rooms and pockets. Safety is paramount. Despite their sealed designs and rigorous engineering, nuclear batteries still contain radioactive elements. What happens in the rare event of a product malfunction, accidental damage, or improper disposal? Even a vanishingly small risk can loom large in the public imagination. Public perception, too, is a formidable hurdle. Decades of media portrayals and historical nuclear accidents have left many wary of anything labeled nuclear. Will consumers trust a battery that, on paper, never needs replacing, but contains material they've been taught to fear? Education and transparency will be key in dispelling myths and building confidence. Regulatory landscapes add another layer of complexity. Governments worldwide are scrambling to update safety standards, transportation protocols, and disposal guidelines for these new devices. Each country may approach the technology differently, potentially slowing international rollout or creating patchwork rules that challenge manufacturers. Ultimately, the adoption of nuclear batteries in consumer tech hinges on more than just technical innovation. It demands an ongoing conversation among scientists, regulators, and the public, a delicate balancing act between embracing progress and ensuring safety for all. The path forward is paved with both promise and responsibility. As China unveils the BV100 and ushers in a new era of nuclear-powered micro-devices, the world's eyes are fixed on Beijing. The international response has been swift, complex, and at times, deeply divided. In policy circles across Washington, Brussels, and Tokyo, China's technological leap has ignited urgent debates. Some policymakers hail the BV100 as a breakthrough in clean, long-lasting energy, potentially revolutionary for everything from medical implants to space exploration. Others, however, see strategic risks. Could widespread adoption of Chinese nuclear battery technology create new dependencies on supply chains or intellectual property controlled by a single country? And what about the potential for dual use, where civilian tech quietly advances military capabilities? Global security concerns are not far behind. As nuclear materials, even in minuscule amounts, become more common in everyday devices, authorities worry about new proliferation pathways. International watchdogs are calling for tighter export controls, standardized tracking, and robust verification protocols to prevent misuse or unintended escalation. Meanwhile, the United Nations and the International Atomic Energy Agency are convening emergency sessions and working groups, attempting to harmonize safety standards and foster transparent international collaboration. The hope is to ensure that the benefits of nuclear battery technology are shared, and that new risks are managed collectively, not in isolation. Ultimately, China's BV100 has done more than change the way we think about batteries. It's sparked a global reckoning about technological sovereignty, security, and the future of innovation. As nations debate, cooperate, and compete, the world's approach to this tiny power source may shape not just our gadgets, but the geopolitical landscape for years to come. As China's BV100 makes headlines, it's not the only contender in the race for next-generation nuclear batteries. Around the world, laboratories and startups are pushing the boundaries of miniaturized energy. In the United States, researchers have long explored beta-voltaic batteries for medical implants and remote sensors. American designs often emphasize safety and regulatory compliance, but few have matched the BV100's compact size or 50-year lifespan. While prototypes from MIT and NASA offer impressive efficiency, sometimes converting up to 5% of radioactive decay into usable power. Most remain in experimental stages, with limited commercial rollout. Europe, meanwhile, is betting on alternative approaches. German and French teams are advancing solid-state nuclear batteries that use different isotopes, aiming for even higher energy densities and stricter environmental safeguards. Adoption rates, however, lag behind China's rapid deployment, slowed by tighter regulations and public skepticism. Russia, drawing on its Cold War legacy, still leads in radioisotope thermoelectric generators for space missions. Yet these devices are bulky and costly, making them less suitable for the consumer market compared to the BV100's wafer-thin profile. Japan and South Korea are quietly developing microbatteries with a focus on IoT applications, prioritizing reliability and integration. While promising, their products have yet to achieve the same global attention or manufacturing scale as China's BV100. Innovation, efficiency, and adoption rates paint a complex picture. China's BV100 currently leads in miniaturization and real-world deployment, but competitors are closing in, each bringing unique strengths to the table. The global race is far from over, and as new breakthroughs emerge, the landscape of perpetual power is set to evolve faster than ever before. As the world marvels at the promise of nuclear batteries like the BV100, a pressing question lingers beneath the surface. Who truly stands to benefit from this technology? On one hand, the potential for civilian applications is immense. Imagine medical implants that never need replacement, remote sensors in disaster zones powered for decades, or IoT devices in smart cities running indefinitely without a single recharge. These advances could revolutionize healthcare, environmental monitoring, and daily life. But the story doesn't end there. The same attributes that make nuclear batteries ideal for peaceful progress, long life, compact size, and reliability, also make them attractive for military use. Silent drones, remote surveillance equipment, and covert devices could all be powered by these tiny, nearly inexhaustible energy sources. The BV100's wafer-thin profile and robust output could give militaries unprecedented operational flexibility, fueling a new generation of autonomous systems and persistent sensors. This dual-use potential raises difficult ethical questions. Who controls the technology? How do we prevent its misuse? International treaties and export controls exist, but rapid innovation often outpaces regulation. There's a growing concern that the line between civilian and military applications could blur, making oversight and accountability more challenging than ever. As nations race to harness perpetual power, the world faces a dilemma. How do we balance the promise of progress with the perils of proliferation? The answer will shape not just the future of energy, but the very fabric of global security and ethical responsibility. What would a world powered by nuclear batteries truly look like? As the BV100 and its successors pave the way for ultra-compact, long-lasting energy sources, entire industries stand on the brink of transformation. Picture a future where electric vehicles never need to stop at a charging station, where drones patrol vast forests for months without landing, and remote villages leapfrog the grid, powered by everlasting microbatteries. In medicine, life-saving implants could function for decades, sparking a revolution in patient care. In logistics, shipping containers might track themselves across oceans, never losing power. Even in our homes, appliances and gadgets could become virtually maintenance-free, with energy needs measured in decades rather than days. But the impact goes deeper. As energy storage becomes almost invisible and perpetual, our relationship with power fundamentally changes. Devices grow smaller, lighter, and more autonomous. The concept of running out of battery becomes a relic of the past. Entire business models, built on battery replacement and charging infrastructure, could vanish overnight. Yet, with this abundance comes new questions. How will society adapt when energy is no longer a limiting factor? What new possibilities will emerge when imagination, rather than power supply, sets the boundaries? The age of perpetual power beckons, a future where innovation is unshackled, and the only limit is how boldly we dream.